Hey guys, today I want to talk about the Microsoft Store and Phil Spencer, who is the head of Microsoft. He was laid off for a while, but then he came back, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the Microsoft Store slash Windows Store, I don't even know why they say, like, put a slash there. Because that's because whatever. But the Microsoft Store appears to be having a lot of problems. People are having a lot of issues. The games can't do automatic updates, which is completely unacceptable. And there's install errors, there's download errors, there's a lot of problems with the Microsoft Store. No problems with Steam or Origin. Even though when Origin first started out, I kind of thought it sucked. But that's not the same way I feel about the Windows Store. The Windows Store is absolute shit, and it's been a big problem for years. I personally, I really hate Windows 10. Anything's better than Windows 10. Like, XP, even Windows 7. Windows 8 is horrendous. I won't use that. The only reason why I installed a Windows a computer that had Windows 8 on it is because we had a variety of towers, and I just wanted to get something that could log, that we could log into, because somebody changed the password on one of the user accounts, and I didn't know the password, and I couldn't change the password or remove the account without the administrative passwords. So, and I didn't actually know what that was, so we just went with Windows 8. But I mean, I've been using Windows 10 for quite some time now, and I actually I despise it, and seems like it's really slow. Even with the latest version or update version of Windows you're running, even if you're running the latest version, it's still quite slow. I think for a lot of years, I think the developers, the head of Microsoft, Phil Spencer, I think, and I've been calling him out for years. I'm not calling out the Xbox division. I'm calling out the Windows division. So you guys get a free pass today. But for the Windows division, Phil Spencer, I have to say, the Windows Store has been a problem for years. It's a buggy mess. You can't install games, you can't download games properly, you can't install automatic updates properly, which is completely unacceptable. And I really think, I really hope that Phil Spencer is going to iron this out, because I personally think that there's been a lot of people that have switched over to Linux for this reason. And sadly, there's going to come a time where you're not going to be able to use Steam on Microsoft, because they're going to realize that their competitors like Steam, like Origin, they're going to realize that the competitors of the Microsoft Store, Microsoft is going to realize that we need to make money. And because it's Windows, and because it's closed off and it's locked down, it means that you won't have any other choice but the Windows Store, and that's really going to suck. So for that, with that in mind, I think that Phil Spencer really needs to get he really needs to get this shit together. I mean, I understand that the code in Windows is old. There's a lot of old code in there. I understand it's not source code. It's, you've been running on C platform for the longest time, and you're very old. You are, your technology, Microsoft Windows is an entrenched piece of technology. And I, for one, am happy to see Windows going away. I've wanted to see Windows go away for years now, in favor of open source, because I love open source. So just a message. I mean, there's a lot of old code in there, and a lot of the developers the problem is they don't take the time, they don't work the code, there's not enough quality control. So you guys really need to get your shit together